From our 9/11 remembrance
to not sales,
we got the scoop. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My name is Emily, and this is my best friend, Jocelyn.
Hope you guys are having a great morning, but let's get started with our news for today.
Do you sit by that person that's always asking you to borrow paper or pencils?
If yes, then send them to room 403 where the Science Club is selling school supplies for low prices like 25 cents to $2.
What's your favorite holiday, Jocelyn?
Halloween. Why?
Well, because we should go to Knott's Scary Farm this year. It's going to be so much bigger and scarier. It starts September 24th and ends October 31st. And they will have 11 haunted mazes, 3 scare zones, and over 1,000 monsters.
Single day tickets start at $40 and you can get passes for just $80. Passes are limited, so purchase your tickets as soon as possible and get your scare on.
The Centurion Club is providing a free tutoring center at the library, which is available to all students every day after school. If you need help preparing or studying for a test, help with homework, with writing essay drafts, or other projects, the Centurion Club can be just what you're looking for. They provide tutoring from 1 to 4 p.m., Mondays 3 to 6 p.m. Friday, don't wait until you fall behind. Get help now.
Attention all Honor Society members, the first NHS meeting will be this Monday immediately after school in Mr. Goodrich's room. For those of you that don't know what room it's in, it's 424. If you were in it last year, it's extremely important that you show up to this meeting. Anyone who is not currently in NHS but would like to be, you must go to see Mr. Goodrich in room 424 anytime from now until Friday, September 18th. If you have no clue what National Honor Society is, it's a special club for students who have a GPA of 3 high or higher and are very involved in extracurricular activities.
After school on Monday, September 14th, there will be a meeting for the current members of PAL. This meeting is mandatory. The meeting will be held in room 319.
If you're interested in hearing what PAL is all about, please come to room 319 during lunch or after school on Tuesday. PAL is a great club that involves community service.
Speaking of achievements, we wanted to remind you about our Centurion cards. To give you more details about how to earn a card, we have a report from Mr. Smith.
Hello, Centurions, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2015-16 school year. And of course, I'm Mr. Smith. We're here today to show you a little bit about these. The Centurion card. Wow. Laura here has shown commitment by studying for the PSAT on her own time in the library. That is commitment. This is an example of being honorable. Here's some great Centurions that are just spending time reading a book, improving their reading skills. That is an example of success. It's really important when you win these cards that you actually fill them out correct. Like Laura Marquez did here. She wrote her name nice and clearly. She put her student ID on there. And then, of course, the teacher that recommended. Where do you turn in your Centurion cards? Well, folks, you turn them in here. I know that if everybody shows up to the football game at September 18th, there's going to be teachers and administrators walking around with Centurion cards, giving them to students who are showing commitment, honor, and success at the game. So that's another place where you might be able to get them. So let's show up to that football game on the 18th. That's a Friday. It's our grand opening of our stadium. But
Wow, that gets me really excited to earn a Centurion card. For more information, here's Mr. Smith.
Hello,
Centurions, this is Mr. Smith coming live. I have here with me the grand prize of the raffle that we will be having, that will be given away just in a short few months at the end of the semester. Here's an Electra Beach Cruiser. I'd like to thank the folks down at CycleWorks Costa Mesa, as well as the other folks over at The Path in Tustin who helped me to be able to get these to you. But what really is going to be cool is giving this away to a Centurion who shows commitment, honor, and success. Winning those Centurion cards, and they go into the raffle just as the video shows. We're being given this bike away, as well as a whole host of Centurion swag that you'll be able to earn just by doing what you're supposed to be doing here at school. So I'm really looking forward to giving this away. Please earn a Centurion card and put it in give it to the ASB office and win it. Thank you, and I hope the right Centurion wins it, so it'll be the one who shows commitment, honor, and success. Thank you.
The freshman ASB applications are due today, so don't forget to turn them in. Because all of you that want to join that are freshmen ASB, I really suggest you enjoy it, because they're really fun and everything. And remember to bring your parents to Back to School Night, which is also Wednesday, September the 16th. There will be performances by our pep squad and the dance team, and let's see what else they have.
Centurions show spirit next week, starting September 15 by matching on Twin-tastic Tuesday. I know Emily and I are going to come twinning, right?
Yeah. Wednesday, dress as your favorite Disney character, because it's Disney Wednesday. That's a really cute one.
Wear your favorite sports jersey for Jersey Thursday.
This Friday is a big deal. Make sure to wear blue for the opening of our new stadium, where our varsity football boys will play against Fosa Grande, which will be followed by our first back-to-school dance.
It's been a challenging week in sports for our CHS athletes with the heat and the surprise rain on Wednesday. We were able to capture Tuesday girls' tennis match, and here with the report is that Inside Scoop's Patty Morales.
Hi, I'm Patty Morales, and I'm here with the Inside Scoop, reporting live from Buena Park High School, where our Centurions will be competing against the Coyotes. Before starting their preseason match, Coach West took the girls aside to go over their game plan and give them a little pep talk. During warm-up, I had a chance to talk to some of our Centurions about today's match. So, how do you feel about today's game?
I feel good. We've been practicing hard, and we've been working hard each day, and I feel confident about myself. I hope we win. And
what have you guys been doing to prepare for this match?
We've been doing a lot of drills, and we've been working out a lot.
So our Lady Centurions headed out onto the courts to take on the Coyotes one match at a time. Despite the extremely high temperatures, they were still able to give Buena Park a tough match. According to Coach West, the outstanding performance of the day had to go to single players Susie Munguia, going 3-0. So, how did it go today?
Well, today was a pre-league match, and so we got a chance to get everybody in against a pretty good Buena Park team. We ended up losing the match 6-12, but like I said, we got everybody in. It was a good practice match for us today. Our singles did well, and our doubles, they need to improve a little bit, but we've been putting in a lot of hard work over the summer, getting into good condition, and so I think we're going to have a pretty good season.
So unfortunately, our Centurions did not win this game, but we wish them luck in their next one. Now back to you in the studio.
Yesterday, our girls volleyball team took on the Saints of Santa Ana here in our gym. It was such a great game. The chants and the spirit out there was so fun and loud. Unfortunately, they didn't take the win, but we are proud of you.
Easy from the Inside Scoop, and me and Emily are about to go see varsity girls volleyball play versus Santa Ana. So let's take a look.
It's great to see all the effort that our fellow classmates have been giving out on the courts, which reminds me of our quote of the week from our 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there.
We'd like to end our broadcast with a special inspirational video connected to the events of September 11, 2001. This is a piece about a tree that has become a symbol of remembrance for all connected to those events.
Right now we're standing at the Arthur Ross Citywide Nursery in Van Cortlandt Park. And behind me we have the 9/11 Survivor Tree. The 9/11 Survivor Tree is a Cleveland calorie pear, and we use them in the city a lot for street trees because they tend to grow straight up and they don't branch very low.
This pear tree was not the only pear tree down there. There were numerous pear trees in 10-foot square cement planters. This tree just happened to be very, very close to the Trade Center building when it collapsed. All the upper branches on this tree were shattered and torn off. This entire tree was no taller than 8 feet when we got it. It was what we would consider mortally wounded.
I didn't think the tree would survive, you know. I had just started working here then, so the tree symbolizes for me the beginning of my career here at the nursery. I was also wounded. I was a correction officer. I got shot in the line of duty. Then I was able to bounce back, and the tree was the same way. If you look at it from far away, you never could tell that anything was wrong. You have to actually go up close, take a look at the bark where the crown started growing again, and that will tell you the story. That's when you know that, wow, this tree really went through something.
There isn't all that much we can do other than clean its wounds and give it a good place to grow and absorb nutrients. The tree was about 30 years old when it came up here. Now it's closer to 40 years old. But it still has a good 30 or 40 years to go, and maybe more.
They're here today to take the survivor tree back. She's going to go back for a ceremony tomorrow, and it's a really emotional day for me. I'm happy she's going back, and just a lot of meaning when I look at the tree. What's up, Ron? All right, how's everything?
It's good, man.
Big day, huh?
Big day. You know, there's always a mixed emotion because this means that it's real. You know, this means that we're gonna bring her home, and with that comes the memories of, you know, the fact that it had to leave in the first place.
Where were you working in 2001?
DDC, Department of Design and Construction.
You were down there, or?
Yeah, I was there for 10 months. 10 months on that hellhole. So when we saw this tree, you know, it gave us a lot of inspiration. It's the last living thing to get out of that site.
Those overpasses are all high enough. The frame is too high. We're over 13.6, which is the legal travel height. So I need to find an open air route down to the Trade Center so we don't hit any overpasses.
Gonna really take off nicely because now she's gonna be in fertile soil. It's irrigated soil. It's got aeration. It's got fertilization. You know, the whole plaza in essence is a rooftop garden. It's a 6-foot deep planter box. She's gonna grow evenly. She looks a little bald on one side, but as soon as the sun hits it, it'll start reaching out towards the sun and it'll grow out evenly. So it's gonna look good.
this time of the year, usually the second or third week of April, is when this tree will bloom. The tree just attracts so many people. The thing that's interesting about here is that there's not a sign on the tree, there's not a plaque, there's nothing to tell people that this tree is special. There's a monoculture of white oaks here, and yet the people are drawn to this one tree, and they know, without anybody telling them, that this is a special tree.
This pear tree represents to me the ability of not only an organism to regrow and thrive, it also represents how our great city of New York is, that yes, we will take a hit, but we're a survivor city.
This tree is prolific, the way that it will seed out. So I'm sure the birds are spreading seeds of this tree all around Manhattan and this area. So in many more ways than one, this tree has come home.
We'd like to encourage teachers to discuss what this tree represents and why so many people visit the tree.
And that's all for today. Have a great weekend.
Bye.